Hey guys, this is RuRoniK95 here, and once again, it is time for a DVD review video on the Physical Media Video Library series once again. Today, we're going to be taking a look, doing the DVD review video of this Japanese tokusatsu giant robot science fiction TV series on DVD that I got is Johnny Sokko and His Flying Robot, the complete series. I have watched this yesterday because what I think of this, I really enjoy it because I wanted to do like a DVD review video like this one, because this comes with a 24-page booklet and this includes the essay on there included. So without any further ado, let's review this today on the Physical Media Video Library series. Welcome back. Okay, so today we're going to be doing a DVD review of Johnny Sokko and His Flying Robot, the complete series on DVD on here. This is the one I wanted to do as well, from what I understand basically why. Yeah, so without any further ado on here, let's take a look on the DVD discs of here, what we have as well. From what I understand basically this is basically like a disc 1 DVD set on here as well, because I never knew that this is actually a complete series set on DVD as well. Yeah, we'll get into some of the extras on all in this DVD based content as well. Here's disc 1 on here, and here is disc 2 and 3, and last one here is disc 4. This also comes with a reversible DVD cover on here as well. Yeah, because this is put out by Shout Factory on DVD as well, is from what I understand why as well. If you want to pause and read this on the back, feel free if you can, if you like as well. Yeah, because this is an old Japanese tokusatsu science fiction TV series, which some of them may remember watching this during their childhood. But I think I pulled to get this on through Amazon as well. I think I got this under 20 bucks under Amazon Prime though as well. So if you want to, this is like 30 bucks on Shout Factory's website as well, in case you're wondering. In my opinion, because I think yesterday, I have watched all of these 26 episodes of this particular series on here. I never knew this was not exactly an anime. No, it's actually this is actually a Japanese live-action tokusatsu science fiction anime. No, live-action, let me rephrase it. Sorry about that. This is actually a Japanese live-action tokusatsu science fiction TV series from 1967 to 1968 on here, and it was basically becoming one of those shows that has its reruns for after Earth School reruns back in the 70s as well. We all know that this came out in Japan during the 60s. But this also got it in syndication on here as well, from what I understand basically can't get enough of this as well. Yeah, because no wonder why as well. And this is basically kind of similar to Tetsujin 28, but in the US it's known as Gigantor as well. Well, you know, in Japan, Johnny Sokko and His Flying Robot is known as Giant Robo, which is the original Japanese name. This one has the English version, but this does not include the original Japanese version with English subtitles, which I thought it would, because it's kind of in the heydays of how they did with Ultraman and stuff as well. From what I understand, basically why. What you get on this booklet on here, this DVD set, this comes with a 24-page booklet of this as well, which it also includes the in-depth essay by August Ragone on here. Yeah. Love the smell, because it's something you got it online as well. Yeah, this was based on the manga by Kitsutaro Yokoyama, or whatever you want to pronounce, the manga artist who did the Giant Robo manga. I never knew that this was based on the manga as well, which I haven't read the manga, to be honest, though. Well, I've seen images of it as well. I mean, Mitsutaro Yokoyama, that's what I now remember as well. Yeah, this includes a 24-page booklet on here as well. If you want to pause and read this, go ahead. Feel free if you like as well. Yeah, because they said it sounds a lot like Gigantor or Tetsujin 28 as well. Because it's one of Mitsuteru's famous works outside Japan as well. Although it did got an English dub in the U.S. market by Fred Ladd, who's known for the English dub for Astro Boy anime, as well as Gigantor as well. Yeah, because that's from what I understand why. Because I never knew that this is the popularity of Tsuburaya Productions, which is filled with the series like Ultra Q, which is later followed by Ultraman, which is a monster fighting extraterrestrial superhero, which is another tokusatsu show as well. Well, I think this came out in 1967, the same time as Ultraman as well. Because this has Paul too, that I have never seen this until now. And go ahead, if you want to pause, read this if you like. If you want it in good quality like this as well. Yeah, this is a 24-page booklet as well. This has some of these on here. On these types of booklets as well. Because I never know about this until now. Yeah. This is the very first time I'm showcasing this DVD like this one as well. Yeah, because this talks about how they made Johnny Sokko and his flying robot, or Giant Robo. That's what it's known in Japan as, Giant Robo as well. Yeah, if you want to read this on here, feel free if you want to pause and read if you like as well. Yeah, and not to mention, they did do a 90s anime OVA called Giant Robo in the 90s also, in case if I can find it as well. Yeah, because Johnny Sokko and his flying robot is the English title for Giant Robo on here. Now, there it is. This explains about of how the series was, how they wanted to do like Giant Robo, the animation on here, which I think they did the anime in the 90s on here, because after the series went off the air in Japan, American International Television, which is the U.S. distribution, has brought in the English language version as Johnny Sokko and his Flying Robot, which is the English name of the original Japanese series, Giant Robo, as well. This is basically also spent its early years for how this was also dubbed in Spanish for Latin-speaking markets, or also everywhere in Latin America as well. The first Japanese production they adapted was TCJ animated series 8 Man, which is localized as 8th Man, which is another anime on there as well. Yeah. This is basically how... This explains about how they made this Japanese science fiction tokusatsu series, like this one as well, which I think this was based on the manga by Mitsutiru Yokoyama as well. Because, come to think of it, this basically has everyone. And also, this includes Mitsunobu Kaneko talk about his days of how he was on the set of the series Giant Robo on here. Yeah. If you want to pause, read this, feel free if you can as well. Because, didn't you know that this was basically how this have a popularity after it was first aired in Japan, but this has also gotten in syndication in the US by American International Television? Because I think that's how Toei Studios had a lot to do for this one. As for what I understand, basically, well, some of the episodes have been edited into like a movie version as Voyage into Space, or whatever the name of the title is, which I forgot what it was called as well. And also, Disc 1 only has 7 episodes, which are Dracolon, the Great Sea Monster, Nucleon, the Magic Globe, Gargoyle Vine, a Space Plant, which is the 3rd episode of Johnny Sokko and his Flying Robot, and Monster Ligon Tyrox, a Strange Monster, the Gigantic Claw Dragon, the Ninja Monster, and Our Enemy Scallion. Well, most of the original titles in Japanese are Dakora, the Giant Sea Beast, Globar, the Demon Sphere, Satan Rose, the Space Plant, Ligon, the Supernatural Beast, Gengar, the Colossal Hand, Dorogon, the Ninja Monster, Monster Garrus is Our Enemy, which I think those are the original Japanese title names for the episodes on here. Most of these monsters, like what you see in the screenshots on here, they're basically actors in like those monster rubber suit ones. Kind of like how they did with Godzilla and Ultraman and stuff as well. Well, yeah, this is how it got to me of how I'm learning into how me became an otaku. Besides of how this got me interest for anime, manga. Now I'm introduced to like tokusatsu and kaiju and stuff as well. Which, yeah, you guess so. Yeah, this is on the episode guide. If you want to pause, go ahead. Feel free if you like as well. Which you can read as well, from what I understand why. Disc 2 has the Challenger, the two-headed monster. In the Japanese original name, the Challenger Doubleon, the Sweevil Head Monster, Tentaclon, an electric monster, or Sparky, the electric current monster, the Transformed Humans, or the Resurrected Man, which is the original Japanese name on here, the Terrifying Sand Creature, or Terror of the Man-Eating Sand, Amberon, the Synthetic Monster, Unbalan, the Synthetic Monster, Opticon Must Be Destroyed, or Gammons, the Devil's Eye. Yeah, those basically... And they also put in like those Japanese translations. If you want to read Japanese, basically, or if you can read it also in English also. Yeah, this also made a popularity in Latin America when it was dubbed in Spanish after it was originally aired in the US. If you want to read this on here, go ahead. Feel free if you like as well, because I'm going into some details as well. Disc 3 has some episodes on here, which is The Monstrous Flying Jawbone, Iganog, the Iceberg Monster, or Isolar, the Refrigeration Monster. Well, the monstrous flying of Jawbone is known as the Monstrous Fangs of Iron as well, Torozon, an enemy robot, or GR2-2, the mysterious robot as well. Destroy the dam, or destroy the Akafuji Dam. X-7, a mysterious enemy agent, or Mysterious Secret Agent X7, Meteron, the Mysterious Spaceman, or Metro 3, the alien from Andromeda, Beware the Radion Globe, or SOS Giant Robo, which they're basically like original names on from when it was first like originally aired in Japan, basically, of how this made a popularity as well, from what I understand, basically. If you want to read this on here, go ahead, feel free if you like as well, if you want a good quality as well. And Disc 4 covers only episodes 21 to 26 on here. The Terrifying Space Mummy, or The Mutant Mummy, Clash of the Giant Robots, The Calamity, the Homicidal Weapon, Dr. Ingali, Master of Evil, or Dr. Germa, the Supernatural Space Creature, Hydrazona, a Terrifying Bacteria, Hydrazone, the Bacterial Germ, Draculon, Creature of Doom, or the Space Vampire, and the Last of Emperor Lotoni, or whatever you want to pronounce it, or The Last Day of Guillotine. Yeah, which I think those are the original names for these episodes on here as well. Yeah, that's... And then they put in, like, summary synopsis on each episodes on here. All 26 episodes on, so far, 4 DVD discs for this content. Yeah, in case you see, if you want to read this, feel free if you like as well. In case you're wondering as well. Come to think of it, this is the first time as well. And also, there's some credits on here and there. And this includes the cast on here, which most of these are Japanese actors on here as well. Most of them have English voice actors for the voice roles on this live-action tokusatsu science fiction giant robot show from the 60s as well. Yeah, this was produced by Toei Tokyo Studios and NET as well, which is now called TV Asahi as well. This was developed for television by manga artist Mitsuteru Yokoyama and Toru Hirayama as well. That's how. And the film development was done by Toei Chemical Industry Company Limited as well. Wow, it's pretty cool how what Toei Studios had a lot to do for, particularly, because can't go wrong because it's from Japan as well. It was sponsored by Kanro and Tomy as well. The original broadcast in Japan was October 11th, 1967 to April 1st, 1968. The time slot was 7:30 to 8 p.m. Wednesdays, especially for episodes 1 through 13, and on Mondays, especially for episodes 14 to 26, for this Japanese tokusatsu giant robot series from the 60s as well. For this particular show, like Johnny Sokko and his Flying Robot, or Giant Robo, that's what it was called in Japan as well. In case you were wondering, here's that one as well. Pretty cool as well. It's such a good thing, though, that Shout Factory has finally put out this one as well for a good, proper... But for some reason, this never has the original Japanese language track on here, including English subtitles, which is how it has the original title in Japanese, particularly for Giant Robo, which is known in Japan. But here in the US, it's called Johnny Sokko and his Flying Robot as well. Because when I first watched this, I really enjoyed it because I thought this was an old tokusatsu giant robot science fiction TV series from the 60s as well. Okay, to think of it as well. Yeah, because they had an actor, which I'll tell you in just a moment on here. But the screenshots on these monsters on here, like that, like they're in like rubber suits. Kind of like how the same thing how they did for Godzilla movies as well as Ultraman TV series also. That's from what I understand basically why. I never knew that this was based on the manga, even though I have never read the manga, but apparently though, because I betcha they also made an anime adaptation as Giant Robo, the animation OVA, which I really need to pick that anime OVA on there because it was first released on Blu-ray by Discotek Media, which I'll pick it up on Blu-ray. So I might check out the anime at one point, even though I haven't seen the anime. Because this is appalled that I haven't seen this, because I don't think this was on in my area. Because I think it might have been aired on like those old those network shows where they used to air like old retro shows. Like, take for example, MeTV as well. Or if you can, but good thing though, Shout Factory has finally put out this DVD as well. In case you're wondering as well. This has to Paul though. I have never seen this show until now as well. In my opinion, this got me introduced to like Japanese tokusatsu shows as well. You know, when I mean tokusatsu, you know, stuff like Kamen Rider, Ultraman, stuff like that as well. There's another one I want to check out called Super Robot Red Baron, and another tokusatsu show I want to check out called Iron King as well. Because I know what you're thinking. This was only $20 when I first got this under Amazon Prime. This comes in a clear DVD case on here like this. Just like my complete series of Dogtanian and the Three Muskhounds DVD, and Fist of the North Star, the movie from 1986 on DVD from Discotek Media also as well. And also same with my Robot Carnival DVD as well. And it's all a clear case like this one as well. This has Paul to that I have never seen the show until now, basically. Because, from what I understand, basically the fact as well. Because I never knew that this was put out by Shout Factory back in 2013. I was a senior in high school when this was out on DVD, because $20 for all 26 episodes on here. Got it under Prime on Amazon. Because this is appalled that I have never saw this one until now. Didn't you know that this was based on the 3-volume manga? I have never read the manga before, but I've seen the image of it on Google. But I bet you there is the anime I want to check out someday at one point as well. So that's going to be it for my DVD review on Johnny Sokko and his Flying Robot, the complete series. DVD review video here on the Physical Media Video Library series for today, you guys. Thank you for watching, but before we go, here's what I'm going to say for this one. Okay, the actor who played Giant Robo in this one, let me check into this one. He is played by Toshiyuki Tsuchiyama. Yep, because they hired the actor for the role when they made this show as well. Come to think of it, I never knew about this until now. There's another one I want to get called Kamen Rider, which is another one as well, supposedly to this, because this how it made me become an otaku as well. There's also some samurai movies on here. Like I want to check out Lady Snowblood, which is a samurai movie which is inspired by Kill Bill as well. Even though Kill Bill is my favorite movie on there, Lady Snowblood is I want to check out. And also some Akira Kurosawa movies, like some samurai movies and stuff as well. But that'll be a subject for another time as well. Hope subscribe for content. My anime planet link in the description down below. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below by leaving your comments in the comments section below in this video. If you want to check out my anime planet, smack the like. Check out the link will be in the description if you want to check out my anime planet, because I have a huge backlog of anime. That's why, because I wanted to do this particularly from the thing as well. From what I understand, why? Because I have been watching a lot of anime in the past as well. Because I have a huge backlog of anime and manga as well on my Anime Planet account. Be sure to smack the like button if you enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, RuRoniK95. Feel free to join my channel, especially if you're new to my channel as a newcomer. Smack the notifications bell button. Be sure to get notified also for the more latest updates, because I have some newer ones coming up. Even though I haven't been done a video like this one until now. This is RuRoniK95 saying thank you for watching my video. I'm glad you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope to see you soon for the next video. Hope you have a great day. This is RuRoniK95 signing off. Thank you for watching my video, and I will see you soon for more videos.